Hello everybody. I'd just like to talk to you a little bit about President Obola. President Obola is made up of a combination of Ebola, the virus coming to the United States, and President Obama. So I call it Obola. How many times do we have to listen to lies? Remember, as in your childhood, the kid that always kept saying the bear is coming, the bear is coming, the wolf is coming, and finally the wolf came and ate him. Well, how many times are we going to listen to the lies that the president tells us? Oh, I read that in the newspaper. Oh, we didn't know about that till the news brought it to our attention. He's the president of the United States. How could he not know these things are happening around them? It's just like what happened a few weeks ago with the Secret Service. The president, with the Secret Service around them, he was in an elevator with a guy that was a convicted, maybe a felon, I don't know. But he had a gun on him. This is crazy. We can't trust the government at all. And, what's the difference between the unemployment rate and if that's low or anything, if people are dying in this country just like in 1927 with influenza? He is not God. As much as President Obola thinks he's God, he's not. He cannot tell how a virus is going to spread, and all of a sudden one is in Dallas, maybe one is in Utah, one is in New York, and we had other scares along the way. I need every one of you to call your congressman and senator. Tell them we are not happy with the way the administration is handling the protection of the United States citizen with the Ebola breakout that's happening. Immediately stop any flights coming into this country from the western part of Africa. Immediately, anybody that's been traveling here, put them in quarantine for 21 days. This issue coming up, we'll never be able to put it back in the bottle. We're in a lot of trouble, and with all the hospitals that are closing, and maybe you aren't on Obamacare yet, but I know it's probably going to be a big problem for the coverage that I have under Obamacare if an outbreak and I get sick. This is very sad, the direction of this country, and if the Ebola virus breaks out, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that will probably die in this country. There's no vaccine for it yet. It's going to take a while probably to produce one in mass amounts, even if they get it working. And who knows, by then the virus, just like all the other viruses that come, that they mutate and, something else comes around them. I know it probably wouldn't bother President Obama if the population was cut, because mostly that's probably going to be affected more will be the elderly, okay? And then they'll cut them off the Social Security rolls. Do something. Don't just stand by, okay? Let's face it. You could do without a lot of things, but you cannot do without your health. So get in touch with your congressman, get in touch with your senator, tell them you are not happy with the handling of the Ebola virus breakout in this country. President Obola is not doing a good job as usual. Talk to you soon. Bye now, Jimmy.